back to the YouTube channel of Pro Enzo Vids, and tonight is my thoughts on the debut of Loko Pasifiki Tonga for the Dragons in their loss by 1 point to the Warriors, 15 points to 14 at Win Stadium in Wollongong. Tough game, man. Dragons very close to completing a great comeback from 14-0 down. I really thought they were going to complete it at one stage, but credit to the Warriors for hanging on just. Wasn't pretty, but the Warriors do just hang on, and I'm sure they'll take the win. They'll take those 2 points, and yeah, they're sitting very pretty in second place at the moment. So yeah, good on the Wires, playing great footy. Now I could have made this debut review a whole lot earlier, but I was too busy enjoying and watching the intense last few minutes of the Cowboys and Panthers game in Townsville, where it was a full-time draw, 30-all. Crazy stuff. That's why this debut review's coming out at like nearly 12 now, but should be out before the next day anyway. But look, the time I watched Loko come on and play, like obviously he's a young talent who's been highly touted for a long time now. I think he joined Dragons around late 2022 or early 2023, I think, from Ipswich out that way, and he was always playing junior footy in New South Wales, but must have moved to Queensland at a young age, and yeah, came to the Dragons a couple of years ago. But he's obviously eligible to play for New South Wales Blues, and he's already done that for the under-19 side, I believe. So yeah, he's obviously a really talented forward. I think Dragons fans have been crying out loud for a Loko debut. So yeah, obviously it's great to see him get his first grade debut, and I hope he plays a few games in the nearby future, which I'm sure he will, because yeah, he's an absolute talent. Dragons are actually pretty blessed to have some great young forwards like Hamish Stewart, Dylan Egan, who's a gun, and now Loko Pasifiki Tonga. Like, they've got a great crop of young forwards there. Hopefully the Dragons don't bottle them and let them go, you know. But yeah, he played about 31 minutes, I think, so that's pretty good for a debut. And considering it was versing like a Warriors pack of Mitch Barnett, Bunty Afoa, Neo Corey, and all these guys, and Wade Egan in the middle, like, he did a fair job, I thought, actually. Pasifiki Tonga, so really took on the line pretty well and made some pretty big runs. So yeah, I think he's definitely going to get a fair few more first grade games under his belt. I saw that Shane Flanagan compared him to Andrew Fafita, which, I mean, yeah, maybe similarity, right? Like wise because of their size and whatever, but I don't think you can compare him on a debut too early like that to a great like Andrew Fafita. But I suppose Shane watches him train every day, Pasifiki Tonga, so I'm sure he knows what he's, I guess, alluding to with you know, that comparison. But obviously, it's his first game of many, hopefully. So we'll see how he goes and what kind of player he transitions to over time. But that's my quick thoughts on the debut of Loko Pasifiki Tonga for the Dragons and their loss today. What did you make of his debut? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good night.